Mary was trapped inside a ventilation shaft. A hungry tiger was right below her feet. She tried to climb up, but the smooth surface had no grip. Suddenly a phone rang on the ground. It was a call from the police. The tiger heard the sound and walked over. Then it smashed the phone with a single swipe. With nowhere to hold on, Mary lost strength and slipped down. The tiger was pacing right beneath her. Mary could only press against the wall. Her sweat dripped onto the floor. The tiger followed the scent, and soon spotted her above. It reached up with its claws. Mary struggled to hold on. As the tiger got closer and closer, her survival instinct kicked in. She pushed herself upward with all her strength. Finally, she reached the second floor. That's when she saw a shadow nearby. It was her autistic little brother. Ever since their mother died, he hadn't spoken a word. The siblings had been living with their stepfather. All the doors and windows in the house were sealed from outside. Mary rushed back to the bedroom with her brother. She tried to use the computer to call for help. After struggling to power it on, she found the internet had been cut. Suddenly, she heard a noise at the door. The tiger was slamming into it. To hide their scent, she poured perfume all over the floor. Then they crawled under the bed. Soon the tiger broke through the door. It wandered around the room. The perfume seemed to be working. Then the tiger jumped onto the bed. Mary held her breath. The bed creaked under its weight. Then the tiger vanished. Maybe it had left. Mary turned her head and saw. The tiger was crawling under the bed. They scrambled to slide out. The tiger flipped the bed over, pinning them against the wall. But that also blocked the tiger for now. Mary opened the door behind her, and they ran to another room. She found a table and tried to break the front door, but it was sealed shut. She couldn't move it at all. Mary came up with a way to buy time. She stuffed sleeping pills into raw meat and placed it in different rooms. The tiger followed the smell downstairs. Mary grabbed her brother and ran upstairs. She saw an exit on the ceiling. She dragged over a table and climbed up. She pushed with all her strength, but it wouldn't budge. Then she saw the screws. The hatch had been bolted shut. Just then the tiger roared again.